Welcome to another segment of SII Motivational Minutes with your host Dwight Lee. And today we're going to be talking about epigenetics, where do beliefs come from? We want to find out where our beliefs come from because our beliefs basically determine our life or our reality. And a belief is a thought that you have emotionalized and thought repetitively, predominantly, habitually, consistently. So basically, from the last trimester of your mother's pregnancy, um, through coming out the birth canal, you were taken into an environment and basically being with your mother and father or grandparents and relatives, different things you were exposed to. And these things were getting into your subconscious mind. So that's where your beliefs, you know, the genesis of your beliefs come from. And then as you get older, you're 5 years old, you can go to kindergarten, you have a little bit more of awareness in the environment. So you meet strangers in passing, you begin to go to school and have teachers, um, administrators, so on and so forth, radio, television, propaganda, all of this is inputting data into your subconscious mind and you're not aware of this. So understand this. We are all working with people, environment, circumstances, and information. And being involved with this, we have experiences. And through these experiences, we frame things, we give it a meaning because all of life is a meaning. So we have these different experiences and we frame it in a certain context. You could also call it generalizations, interpretations, conclusions. Um, and so from these, we begin to have perception from different point of views, different um, advantages, so on and so forth. And this is what creates our reality loop, determines what we go on to experience. I'll give you an example. Let's look at relationships. Maybe when you were a teenager, you were dating and you seem to attract the same type of guys or girls, vice versa. And so you wanted to figure out why, but you didn't understand why. And here it is. You saw um, different examples of relationships throughout your childhood. And those things, those experiences were captured in your subconscious mind. So basically, the beliefs that you saw from the experiences were downloaded to you and basically played out in your life as though someone was living vicariously through you. And what I mean by that is the examples of relationships that you saw pretty much to about 80%, 90% is kind of how your relationships played out. Now, you want a different outcome, you want a different result, you want to attract a different type of mate. So what you have to do is you have to go back in and you have to reframe what you saw as a child in relationship experiences. And in doing that, you position yourself where you can begin to attract a different quality of mate. What this will do is allow you to go back in and reassign meaning to the beliefs of the experiences that you experienced. And in doing that, you can create a new thought model as it pertains to relationships. And then through time-space repetition, you uproot the old belief and install a new belief by thinking the thought repetitively through time-space repetition. with feeling, sensationalize it, emotionalize it, think it feelingly, and things will start to happen. You'll have, inspirations. Hey, go get a donut or go to Starbucks or go to the grocery store. And incidentally, you bump into someone and, y'all communicate a little bit and y'all exchange numbers or emails or social media or whatnot. And, you know, things move forward from there. So what that is it's a bridge of incidents. It's serendipity. It didn't happen by happenstance. You manifested that. And that's sort of how it works. So just to recap on what we've talked about, we've been live on SII Motivational Minutes with your host, Dwight Lee. And we've been talking about epigenetics and, where your beliefs come from. And this just doesn't have to be about relationships. It's the same principle in any key area of life. And so basically we just kind of piggybacked on, beliefs were basically downloaded to you while you were in your mother's womb, beginning from the last trimester of her pregnancy. Then you were taken into an environment and just basically explaining that, we're all working with people, circumstances, information, and that, we're all perceiving five sensory data, and basically how we choose to frame the experience or name it, give it meaning, draw the generalizations, the conclusions, and our interpretations. That basically that's what's dictating our reality, what's happening. So we've been live on SII Motivational Minutes with Dwight Lee, and I'm going to leave you with a quote by Henry David Thoreau. If one advances confidently in the direction of his or her dreams and endeavors to live the life which they have imagined, they will meet with success unexpected in common hours.